Life in Sonderville, Todd Chapter 4A, June 5th, 1942.
I'm very sorry. This is not like me. This has just been a very stressful time these past 12 hours. I also need to apologize to Jace. You're my witness and you'll promise to hold me to that? You can do that for me, right, Todd?
Of course. But how can I help now?
You know what? I trust you to make the right decision. I just need you to act. Now!
I'll go see what I can do about Mayor Carmichael.
Perfect. Thank you. And Todd?
Yeah?
In case she asks, I can in no way, shape, or form talk right now, okay?
You got it.
Hello, Todd. Were you just with Edmund? Todd, hello. What are you doing?
Just getting in my cardio for the day.
Shouldn't you do this outdoors?
That's a pretty good point. Whoa! Ow! Oh god, I think I just shattered my coccyx. Oh, that was such a bad idea.
Todd, are you okay?
I'm in a lot of pain. Mayor Carmichael, Edmund can't talk right now. This was so dumb. This was so dumb.
What happened?
Jace just mopped the floors. I think he missed drying a spot. Jace?
Yes?
Jace, why? Why did you allow this to happen?
I'm so sorry.
Jace? Jace, it's all right. Come on, Todd, I'll help you up.
Thank you. Wow, that was not very fun.
It might hurt, but it is best if you walk that off.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know what? Why don't you and I go for a little walk?
I really need to speak with Edmund.
I pressed my hand on it. Full of bad ideas right now. Please, let's go for a little tour. I haven't seen the rest of Sonderville yet, and I want my first impression of it to be curated by the person who makes it all tick.
Well, that's very sweet of you, but I couldn't possibly do all of this alone. We are a tightly knitted community that is driven by a sense of familiarity and neighborly goodwill.
Sounds just like the kind of place that I want to be, shall we?
Yes. I'll speak to Edmund tomorrow, I suppose. Let's go, Todd.
Wonderful.
Dr. Lovelace, you're awake and limping.
A-okay. Hi, Janine. Professor Kelleher is severely, severe. And, he told me to take off. And Mayor Carmichael just so happened to be nearby, so we're going to have a little stroll.
Informative. I'll see you first thing in the morning, Dr. Lovelace. Mayor Carmichael, have a lovely day.
You too, dear.
All right, well, let's get moving.
Does it hurt to walk?
No, it's getting much better, thank you.
Of course. We have to look out for each other. At our peak business hours, Sonderville's tourists outnumber the residents by nearly 3-1. And when your main attraction is something as controversial as the Circo Tormentorum, well...
knowing where the safety lies becomes paramount.
Precisely.
So if things ever get out of hand, I mean, who is Sheriff Maddox's backup?
Firstly, the guards and officers of Circo, since an incident is most likely to be incited there compared to anywhere else.
So... do they answer to Sheriff Maddox?
Yes and no. I don't want to get too much into the jargon of the situation, but under normal, rather non-emergency scenarios, Sheriff Maddox would need clearance from Captain Maddox from within the Circo.
Captain Maddox?
Brothers, not friends.
Well, that's a shame.
It's not uncommon for siblings to dislike each other, dear. It happens all the time.
Wouldn't know anything about it.
If only we could all be so fortunate.
I suppose. Anyway, so let me see if I've got this. Sheriff Maddox brother answers to the Circo Maddox brother.
Not quite. Just know that depending on where they stand, one of them can tell the other what to do, and that makes them competitive.
Got it. So, aside from that whole situation, say there's a riot.
I will not say that.
Hypothetically?
Hypothetically, we would receive forces from the city. We have an agreement for both eventualities in criminal and medical emergencies. With one call, reinforcements will come barreling through the Girard Tunnel just south of the resident district. There's truly no safer place in the world than Sonderville.
I already moved in. You don't have to sell me on it.
Of course I don't. I receive nearly 200 requests of residency per week. We have a thorough vetting process and don't let just anybody become a new neighbor. I say that Sonderville is the safest place in the world because you, Todd, are also here.
That's very sweet of you to say.
And I mean it sincerely. After all, I have the final word on whether someone can move in, so I know what I'm talking about. Since Sonderville last rebuilt, we haven't...
Rebuilt?
Oh, I'm droning on and on. Here, why don't we stop in the Gemini? It's Sonderville's second largest attraction.
The Gemini?
You'll see. Don't dilly-dally.
Well, if it isn't my favorite mayor, what brings you in this early, Riss?
Hello, Isaac. How are you, dear?
I couldn't complain if I had a gun to my head. Now, who's this young man? You back to cradle robbing, huh?
Stop it, you. This is Todd Lovelace, Sonderville's newest resident.
He's a good kid.
Ray, hi! And, nice to meet you.
Isaac Dougherty. So you know Ray and Riss, and they both like you.
He's got a good heart.
Well, I don't know about that. I have a history of high blood pressure in my family.
Ooh, that was a shame. Stick to being liked, kid. Funny's not you.
Isaac?
What? We can't all be as funny as Ray looks when he stumbles out of here at 5 in the morning.
That was one time.
And it's like a movie that I just keep playing in my head over and over. Alright, no more standing in the doorway, you two. It's bothering me. You drinking or what?
No, of course not.
Never
before
7 p.m. Yeah. Alright. What about you, young, tall, and heart disease?
I'm fine, thank you.
Well then, why are you two here?
I'm getting Todd used to his new neighborhood. And, of course, the Gemini is one of the cornerstones of Sonderville's community.
Ain't that the truth? Hey, speaking of which, Riss, could I talk with you for a minute?
Is this about the budget?
We need 2 more pool tables. Come on, it's a good idea.
Isaac. Todd, don't feel you need to wait for me. Go explore. Introduce yourself around.
So, how did Loomis like your place?
What?
He followed you home last night, right?
No, he said he was going back to the city.
He wasn't on the train this morning from what I've heard. One day he's gonna get himself in serious trouble.
Do you think he's in trouble now?
It's entirely possible. I have no idea where he goes, what he does. He speaks entirely in quarter truths. It's impossible to know what is really going on in his life.
He's homeless, right?
He has said that he has 3 properties.
That's not possible.
Good looks, good manners, and a good sense of people.
He's quite the card.
Yes, he is. I don't mean to be short with him, but it's difficult when there are other passengers on board. I wasn't going to report him to Sheriff Maddock.
I know you were just doing your job. You don't have to explain it to me.
Thank you, Todd. I don't want anything bad to happen to him. He's had a hard time.
I bet it can't be easy.
When I was being transferred to Sonderville, I was warned about him. That was nearly 12 years ago. So he's been in this situation for a while now.
That's a shame. Maybe, I don't know, could we try to get some money for him? Get a fund from Sonderville on behalf of Loomis? I'm sure almost everyone here knows him.
Well, while Mayor Carmichael and Isaac are talking about the budget, maybe you should go in and bring that up.
That's a really good idea. Thanks, Ray.
It's not just a hat rack.
It's not right. And you shouldn't be shoveling public money to fund their weird experiments.
What's...
Isaac, it's for a good cause.
He's got little Jeannie working around the clock over there.
That's her choice.
What could they be doing in that lab anyway?
They're trying to help people.
Who's been helped? Name one person who has gone on to leave the circle after being kept at that lab.
I know what I'm doing. Edmund is...
A parasite. Think of what happened to Greg. Everything that started when he showed up.
Greg was sick. Edmund is working to help people like Greg.
Yeah.
Todd, do you need something?
No. I just wanted to say that I was leaving.
Bye.
Goodbye, Todd. I'll be stopping by the lab tomorrow.
Great. I'll see you then.
Don't let the door hit you.
How'd it go?
Interesting. I'll, talk to you later, Ray.
Take it easy.
Well, I don't think I'll be coming back here very often. I guess I'll just head on home.
Help me.
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Okay, time to go home to my dog. Gotta feed the dog. My big, hungry dog.
No. Please help me.
What?
You have to help me.
Hello? Oh my god, what happened to you? Hello? Unconscious. Maybe I could... Hey, Ray. Could you come out here for a second? I need your help with something.
Yeah, sure. All right. Where do you need me?
Here.
Whoa, who's this? Where are the rest of her clothes?
I don't know, but she's in really bad shape.
Are those cuts she's covered with? Or are those tattoos?
I don't know. If they're cuts, they're too symmetrical. If they're tattoos, they're too realistic.
I don't like the look of this.
Neither do I. Do you think you can help me carry her back to my place? I can take care of her there.
No need for that. I'll get Isaac to set up a room for her. We should notify Sheriff Maddock.
Good idea. I'll try to get her up. Hey! Oh, come on, wake up, please! What's this? Wristband? Of course, you're... Okay, well, she's found. Yeah, we gotta get Maddock here, escort her back to the Circo. Wow, I should get into detective work. I barely even had to try on this one.
She's right out here.
Oh my god, get her up now.
Whoa. I'm not having her in one of my rooms.
This is not the time, Isaac.
This is not a hospital. That's where she needs to go.
Well, don't be useless then. If you want to get her to the hospital, call them.
Riss, right away.
Todd, do you think she's going to be okay?
Yes, her breathing is actually fairly normal. I think she's just exhausted.
I'll go get her some water.
Good idea. Thank you, Ray.
Todd, is she...
Definitely. She's going to be okay. I think the hospital's the right call. If I could, I would have brought her back to Kelleher Labs, but...
She's moving!
Kelleher Labs?
Hey, it's okay. You're fine. We're getting you help now.
Kelleher Labs?
Well, yeah, I work there.
Get off of me! Get your hands off of me!
Whoa, calm down.
Get away from me, you psychopaths!
Ray! Isaac!
What's up, Riss?
Don't come near me. I mean it.
Todd, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Listen, Miss...
Shut up! Get away!
She's off.
Well, follow her. Come on now, men.
I gotta...
Isaac, you little coward. She's scared and in danger. Either chase her or get Oscar on the phone now.
I'll go get him.
Ray, get to the station. Make sure she can't try to board.
Yes, ma'am.
Todd, how are your legs?
Still a little sore from...
No. Are you fast?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, then let's go already. Last one to catch her is an old woman.
We have come to the end of this chapter. Please proceed to Todd chapter 5A. In this episode of Life in Sonderville, the part of Todd Lovelace was played by Jordan Friedman. The part of Edmund Kelleher was played by Josh Portera. The part of Janine Cade was played by Allison Bleckel. The part of Mayor Carmichael was played by Kelsey Carroll. The part of Jace Jarasak was played by Robert Jean Pellecchio. The part of Isaac Duggarty was played by Eric Dam. The part of Ray Rutledge was played by Christopher Newman. Original music provided by A.J. Mastrangeli. Mixing and editing by Max Silverman. Life in Sonderville was written by Mark Swift and produced by Oh the Fool. Thank you for listening to Life in Sonderville.